Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. We are going to just be having a drop in. I'm going to open up the panel this evening. It's a lot earlier than you're probably used to me coming on here. But I'm going to open up the panel and feel free to come up and have a chat. It's nice to just have a chat every so often. I hope you're all doing well and you've had a very positive start to your new year. So this is the Menopause Wellness Community. We're just going to have a drop in today, and what I'm gonna do is open up the panel, and then if you want to come up and have a chat, you can. I'm just going to let me just sort this out, and then I will open up the panel. How is everyone doing today? Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to open up. Let me open up the panel. Okay. Yes, so if you just want to have a chat about, well, if you've got any questions, if you've got any, if you want to connect with anyone today, feel free to come in and say hi. Probably going to be on here for about maybe just under 2 hours this evening. And it is not the normal scheduled lives. We are now doing impromptu lives as and when. So I'm not actually sure what days I'm going to be coming on. So let me just see. Hi Michelle, how are you? I'm going to open up this chat. But feel free to come in and say hi if you've got any questions. Do you know what I realised though? I did not realise, you don't think about it actually, did not realise that my feet have, since on my weight loss journey, my feet, don't consider it, my feet have got smaller as well. Did not consider that at all. But obviously you would lose weight on your feet, right, if you've lost weight. Actually gone down a shoe size to now have to get new shoes, which is not, it's costly, right? Absolutely costly. But do come in, have a chat. This is the Menopause Wellness Community. We are a community of like-minded people, and this is a safe space, as safe as it can be, to be heard and understood. If you are navigating through your menopause journey, or you are about to embark on your menopause journey, this is a space where you can come along and ask questions. You can connect with like-minded people. Just, sometimes all you want to do is be heard and understood, because when you are speaking to people about this journey, it sometimes can be challenging to explain what's going on. So we meet up on a regular basis on here, and also face-to-face events as well. And we just connect and support each other through this journey. It's what we're trying to achieve is, or what we are going to achieve, is embracing this journey a lot better. So it's all about educating ourselves, So I set up the online community, probably back in March it was. And the reasons for this was because I started experiencing menopause symptoms, perimenopause symptoms actually. Hi Bless, how are you? I started experiencing perimenopause symptoms, and I went to my GP presuming that I would get support, but I didn't. I got turned away the first time, got told that I was too young, I'm not going through the menopause, so I trusted in my GP and walked away. And then symptoms started happening, more symptoms started to be experienced, and I went back a second time, and again got turned away again. And it wasn't until the third time that I felt a bit more stronger to put my foot down and say, no, something's definitely happening. I got given a blood test. Unfortunately, the blood test came back indicating that I wasn't going through the menopause. And so I just walked away. But since then, when I walked away, it gave me the confidence to go and just educate myself a lot more about this menopause. What is it? Why is it happening? All those sort of things, to answer my own questions that I had. And so in addition to that, what I decided to do was go and study. And so I studied 2 courses, menopause wellness practitioner, and alongside that, a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. So I understood a lot more for myself, and then I could, spread the education side of things in the community, because there's a lot of things going on. And I'm always saying one size does not fit all. Everyone's journey is different. But we can communicate with each other, because sometimes in the community you get that light bulb moment that you feel that maybe you was the only one experiencing that, but it's not. Yes, we're all going to experience it at different levels. We can have 5 people experiencing hot flushes, but they different levels of degrees, right? Someone's hot flushes may be bearable and someone else's hot flushes may not be bearable. So this is what the community is about. I did come across some research that indicated, as women navigating through the menopause, we visit our GPs 10 times before we are taken seriously. That's just way too much, 10 times. And I mean, after the 3rd time, I walked away. And this is, again, feeling that I was by myself. I didn't have to be alone. And again, this is the purpose of the community. Bless, how are you? I'm good. I'm good myself. And I hope everyone's have had a fantastic start to the new year. It's come around so quickly, isn't it? And I hope that you are taking, all positive things into the new year. Absolutely positive things. Sometimes you just got to let go of things, right? This for 2026, I have let go of things like I'm not listening to anyone's opinions of me. If someone's got opinion of me, that's up to them. I don't have to take it on. I am going to build up my self-care. I'm going to give myself a lot more self-care than I did last year. Self-love, definitely giving that as well. So lots of things. My teeth are affected. Okay, thank you, new generation. Welcome to the community. Yes, so that is one of the uncommon symptoms, the teeth. We done a live on menopause and teeth actually a while back, and you can actually go and catch it up on our YouTube channel, menopause and teeth. And that is because of our hormones, right? We have our hormones that start to fluctuate, decline, and I believe the teeth, it was the estrogen, progesterone, the decline in that. It can, again, on the list, it's bleeding gums. Doesn't always happen to everyone, okay? One size does not fit all, but these are some symptoms that can happen. You've got the common symptoms like brain fog, mood swings, hot flushes. Those are common, but there are a list of 90 symptoms. Again, it's always best to, if you are concerned about any symptoms, go and seek advice from your GP. Absolutely go and seek advice from your GP. New generation, if your teeth are, if you're concerned about your teeth, it may be that you've gone to see your dentist already. Your dentist will give you some advice about that as well. I do feel that, and I've experienced this myself personally, and do let me know if you, this is for you as well. I've noticed that since I have changed my diet, I'm eating differently now. Since I've changed my diet, a lot of things have shifted for me personally. And those factors that we need to consider are going to be things like our diet, our lifestyle, stress management. Genetics can play a part of that also. So those are some factors that we need to take into consideration, but diet plays a big factor in it. What we eat, Definitely. Welcome to the community, everyone. Okay, so what would you like to know about the menopause? Welcome to the community. All the newbies, welcome, welcome. If you haven't come across the menopause wellness community before, this is the menopause wellness community. My name is Jackie. I am a menopause wellness practitioner as well as a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. I set the community up because you don't have to have a lonely journey. The menopause can feel such a lonely time in a woman's life, and we don't have to be alone. Absolutely don't have to be alone. But yeah, ask away. I'm going to open up the panel actually, and if you don't feel you have to come up, but feel free to come up if you would like to. But you can pop your question in the comments. Absolutely pop your question in the comments. What would you like to know about the menopause? It's a minefield. It is so much information out there, and because everyone will experience it differently. I've not met two people that their journey is exactly the same. There's always going to be something different. And whilst you're on this journey of your menopause, perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, whilst you're on this journey, you're going to be embarking on a second journey to try and identify what is right for you, what the right path is to take for you, whether that is, hormone replacement therapy, or whether that is the supplements, the natural route. It's entirely up to you. And I always say, do not let anyone make you feel any less than because you've chosen a specific route to deal with your menopause journey. So yeah, ask any question you like, and feel free to come up if you'd like to talk as well. I've booked up. What did you book up for? Your appointment with your GP? How cold together in is uncomfortable. Oh, that's not good. That's I hear you. Hope in heaven. Welcome to the community. I hear you. If you are concerned about those symptoms, please go and speak to your GP. We've got a list of 90 symptoms here, okay? It's not to alarm people, but it's just to make you aware that some of these symptoms that you're experiencing may be because of your perimenopause, your menopause, postmenopause. Okay, if you are concerned about anything, go and speak to the GP. I'm always saying to everyone, always saying to menopause warriors, just because there's a list of symptoms here and I can see the symptom on this sheet, it doesn't mean that I need to accept it, that it is part of my post-menopause journey. If I'm concerned, I'm going to go and speak to a GP because it may not be the menopause. Okay, it could be something else. So what we need to do is go and get it checked out. That's the best thing to do, to go and get it checked out. If I see anyone coming up, please feel free, but don't feel obligated to accept my invitation to come up and have a chat. You don't have to. You can sit in the background. Those of you on the For You page, if you're listening in, welcome. I'm going to be here for about an hour or so. And we're just having a drop in. We're talking about the menopause. If you got hot and cold, you can get hot flushes. You get chills as well. That isn't uncommon. Mindset also a lot of our anxiety and stress during menopause comes from a different mindset. That reclaim and rise. Welcome. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, and I'm very mindful about what I speak into the universe, right? So when I hear menopause warriors saying, "Oh, I'm suffering," then you are going to have that mindset that you are suffering. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the journey is going to be an easy one. What we can do is look at what we can access in terms of support, knowledge, understanding our bodies, what's going on in our bodies. How can we support our body to better navigate through the menopause journey. Okay, those are the things that we can do. Is that Sandra? Hey Sandra, I think that was you. I'm 51, can't sleep at night and tried all time body. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The sleep, yeah, I hear that. I am still navigating through those sleepless nights. I feel that what I'm taking at the moment, because I'm taking magnesium capsules, that's magnesium glycinate, and also I'm taking evening primrose with starflower oil. So that's one capsule that is joint. I know they can be separate as well, and I'm finding that is helping a lot more. I am going to invest in a cooling pillow. My husband's got this cooling pillow and it's really cool, and maybe I need to invest in something like that as well. So it's a trial and error. You don't know what's going to work for you until you actually try it. That's the thing. You don't know if it's going to work for you until you actually try it. And hopefully whatever you decide to try will work. I will always say, though, if you are going to try something for the first time and you do have a health condition or you are on any medication, speak to your GP. It's always recommended to speak to your GP before you try anything new. And also, if you are going to try things, let me just give an example. If you're going to try, let's say, evening primrose, starflower oil, and maca powder. Let's say you've got those three things to try. And what I always suggest is try and stagger those things rather than take them all at once. Try and stagger it. So you're going to use the maca powder first, or whichever one first. Use the maca powder first for the first week or two. Then you can identify, document, how is it helping you? Is it helping with your night sweats? Is it helping with your brain fog? All those things, make a note of it. And then once you get a week or 2 weeks in of using that, then you're going to try the second item. So we're going to now take the evening primrose. Now, how is that helping as well? And then you're going to document that. So you can get a better overview of exactly what is helping you rather than taking them all at once and not knowing which ones are actually supporting which symptoms. So always track. I'm always saying to encourage to track your symptoms so you know exactly what's going on. Let me just see if there's any. Welcome everyone to the Menopause Wellness community. We are having we're having a drop-in right now. So welcome to the newbies. If you've not come across the community before and you'd like to be part of the community, I'm getting a hot flush right now. Woo! Oh my goodness me. I'm getting a hot flush. Do you know, 1 minute, does this happen to anyone else? You're hot, you're fine, and then you get hot. This is just so annoying. Oh my goodness me. 1 minute I'm hot and the next minute I feel cold. It's going to happen again. I'm just going to take this off because I am going to be sweating. Okay. Woo, that's better. I'm going to feel cold in a bit. That's always happens. Does that happen to anyone else? Your body temperature just keeps going up and down, up and down. It's just... Oh my goodness me. Good evening, Reclaim and Rise. How are you? So yeah, if you're not part of the community and you'd like to be part of the community, all you need to do is follow. So at the moment, because of there's a lot of things going on behind the scene, we are having impromptu lives. So I just come on for a couple of hours or so during the week. We used to have scheduled lives, but they've stopped now. If you want to reach out and ask any questions and you don't want to put it in the chat, that's fine. You can reach out to me, either DM me the question, or you can go onto the community page and click on the email link. You can send me an email directly and I can answer your question then. Brain fogged, and yeah, the brain fog, it's what I found for my brain fog that helps me. And anyone else who's got experience in brain fog, do pop it in the chat. What's helping you as well? Because this is the thing about the community. Everyone can pop things in, and it's something, it may come up for someone that, oh, I didn't think of that, and maybe I'll go and try it. Is lion's mane. Lion's mane tea. So I have one. I'm trying two at the moment, one in the morning, one in the evening. And that has helped me. I notice when I don't drink it, my brain fog comes back and kicks me in the backside. Absolutely kicks me in the backside. So yeah, lion's mane tea. There are different forms of lion's mane. So you can get the tea, the capsules, the powder. There's latte. There's so many different forms. So I would always suggest that you go and do your research and find out what one is going to be best for you. When I went to find out about the lion's mane, someone recommended it from the community actually. And then when I went to research it, it's so overwhelming, absolutely so overwhelming. So I just took my time and researched, and that's what works for me, currently works for me, the lion's mane. Thank you for reposting, everyone. Happy New Year to you. How are you? Marlena, hope you're well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, God on Time. Now, new on HRT, it's been much better. Oh, fantastic. I love to hear that. Really pleased for you. You know what? It's always really nice to hear when someone has found something that works for them. Always nice to hear. And that is like, that's the word, you know. Absolutely fantastic. Because it takes courage to go and try and identify what works for you. And, you know, the research you have to do, all the questions you have to ask, and does it actually work for you? Because you may have to be tweaked with your, you know, the HRT. It's a journey. It's an absolutely journey, but it's really nice to hear that you have found it. And good for you. Absolutely good. Fantastic. What is good for migraines? I mean, it depends. Your migraines could be, why are you having migraines? Have you gone to speak to your GP? I had somebody in the community was having migraines every single day, and they were having it every single day for 2 months. And when I encouraged them to go and see the GP, it actually was their sinuses. Having a migraine every day is not normal, right? So I would suggest you go and speak to your GP about your migraines. It could be many reasons. Could be many, many reasons why you're having a migraine. Migraines are not nice, though. They are not nice. I used to experience migraines when I was a bit younger, and they are not nice. I'm on HRT spray now, on tablets while downstairs. Okay, fantastic. And you've just started taking them, but you've noticed a difference already. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, since being in postmenopause, I noticed that my symptoms have gone from double figures to single figures. To a single figure. I still experiencing probably 3 symptoms rather than 12. So I'm experiencing 3 symptoms now. So I'm just working on those. I'm telling you, it's an absolute journey. But I'm not giving up. Not going to give up. First week was a nightmare. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. And sometimes you've got to just have that push through, isn't it? That time to just push through. And it's nice that you've given it time to actually work, to get that, see the effects of it. 3 weeks ago. Okay, so it's still fresh. But it's good to know that in 3 weeks that it's actually working for you. So you found your thing. Good for you. Eating healthy and sleeping really. That is good. Look. That's what you have to give yourself a cheer for that. You know, these factors, when we are eating differently, Again, in the community, we done a live on sugar and menopause, and I'm telling you, sugar responds to your body differently during this menopause journey, completely different than before. So it's about getting to know your body. It's getting to know your body all over again. But healthy eating is definitely, and I suppose we've all got this different take on what is healthy eating, right? Everyone's going to have a different take on that. Listen to your body. Absolutely. Our bodies will give us signals. And for some reason, sometimes we ignore those signals. Sometimes we ignore them. We need to listen and tune into our bodies a bit better. But yes, welcome to the community. Welcome. If you are a newbie, do let me know. And I've got some herbs and spices here. So these are some herbs and spices. And again, although I'm going through these herbs and spices, please do your research. What works for one person may not work for another. Remember, one size does not fit all. So do your research, okay? So your herbs and spices, we've got black cohosh. Black cohosh is the benefits of it is going to help your hot flushes and night sweats. And it's suggested to take 1 to 2 times daily, about 40 to 80 milligrams in extract. And sometimes I've taken these things in the past, and even with the recommended dosage, I've found that I need to either increase or decrease the dose. So again, when you start taking something new for the first time, make a note of exactly how it's helping you, if it's helping you or if it's not, and give it some time. Like you've done, you're giving it time, and then after 2-3 weeks, and if it's not working, then you feel to yourself, okay, do I need to move on to something else? But give it time. So black cohosh is there. Red clover is also on the list. It is good for estrogen, for the hormone balance. This is for your hormone balance, the red clover. And also we've got Dong Quai. What else is on here? We've got ashwagandha comes up a lot, maca root, sage is here, licorice root, ginsen's here, evening primrose oil, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, fennel. All those things are on the list. So again, you may come across something that I think we've got probably about three lists in the community of herbs and spices. So yeah, just trial and error. Absolutely trial and error. I used to mix up my own concoction, actually. I used to mix up maca powder, cinnamon, ginger. What else was there? Turmeric. And I'd add a tip of cayenne pepper in there. And I'd have that in a teaspoon of that in hot water as a tea. And I found that worked for a while. And sometimes what happens when you are taking these supplements or anything else you're taking them, and this is why even when you're taking hormone replacement therapy, you have to go back and have a review, because your body can change and you need to just change things up, maybe increase or decrease the dosage. This is why you got to always make a note of, even if it's a mental note, of how is it working? How is it actually working for you? Don't take black cohosh with HRT treatment. This is why we need to do our research, right? If you are taking HRT, there's certain things you're not going to need to take, or do your research in terms of, will that counteract something else? Ask those questions. It's like going to a GP. If a GP gives you one medication, you're on a medication already, you're going to ask that question. Is it going to interfere with that medication I'm taking already? Always do your research. Always do your research. Your due diligence is important. Gynecologist told me I took them for years and I miss. Okay. Do your research. I know I was taking, sometimes you've got to swap things up as well. I was taking all my supplements in the evening with meals, and then I didn't find that they were working for me. So what I done was changed it up a little bit. I started taking it in the mornings on an empty stomach, and it works a lot better for me. So sometimes, you know, you may just want to change things up, but make a note of, see how it goes. Absolutely make a note of it. Okay, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. And if you're new to the community, I think I've seen quite a few new names here, actually. So what is everyone making? What any changes are you making for the new year? What changes are you making for the new year? I was saying that I'm not going to listen to anyone's BS anymore. Not that I did in the first place anyway, but I'm not going to listen to anyone's BS. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to learn to say no. Learn to say no. It's okay. That person will get over it once I say no. Is anyone finding any symptoms challenging at the moment? I've got a list of symptoms here. And this is not a list to overwhelm anyone, but there is a list here. My rage. Oh, I hear you. Do you just get outbursts? You're just not putting up with anyone's BS anymore, all right? Do you know what? I don't think I've experienced that before. I don't think I've ever experienced rage during this journey, but it's definitely on the list here. Definitely on the list. I can read out some of these things on this list because there are going to be some common symptoms when it comes to perimenopause and menopause. I'm going to put postmenopause in that as well, because the moment we reach postmenopause, it doesn't all of a sudden, our bodies don't just stop having these symptoms. Okay, so I'm always going to add perimenopause in there. Yeah. Yeah. Why do we need to put up with people's BS? Absolutely. I'm sorry to hear that, Missy. Yeah. I'm telling you, this menopause, thank you for the heart me. This menopause journey, right, has got us sometimes in a chokehold, isn't it? Absolutely got us sometimes in a chokehold. And sometimes all we want to do is, sometimes we just want to be left alone. There are days when I get up and I don't even want to see anyone. I don't even want to see my husband sometimes. Don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear him breathe. I just want to be by myself. And there's other days that I want to be around people. I want to be that social butterfly. But yeah. But again, give yourself some kindness. Do not, be hard on yourself. You are getting to know a whole you again. And one week we can feel like that, and the following week or the next day, you can feel completely different. It is, it's a lot sometimes. It is absolutely a lot sometimes. This is why we have to just be kind to ourselves. Give ourselves some compassion, some grace. Yeah, and it's about being unapologetic, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Passion Spirit. I tore a period 3 weeks ago, and it's the new HRT. Oh, okay. And sometimes that may happen. I've heard that in quite a few cases. But if you're concerned, please go and speak to your GP. This is why they're there. Go armed with the information and speak to your GP about it. Let's do some of these. Sometimes just want to. Yeah, I hear. Do you know what? I hear you and understand you. And do you know what? It's okay to feel like that. When you start getting to the point where you want to be alone, if that is constant, then and you're concerned about it, then you need to reach out to someone. Absolutely need to reach out to someone. Yeah. But the days when you get up and you're feeling like you want to be by yourself, you want to be left alone, it's okay to feel like that. Because believe me, sometimes you don't want people in your personal space. It's okay. Okay, so some of these symptoms, I was going to read out some of these symptoms, wasn't I? It's okay, paint your nails or go. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Whatever makes you feel better, and it's going to be different for everyone. Hey, Nanny SL, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everyone. Do you know what's been happening to me recently, though? Oh, my goodness me. Every time I try to speak a sentence, the words come out just twisted. They just come out twisted. I don't know what's going on. So every time I'm trying to just communicate, yeah, the words are not coming out properly. And the sentences are just coming out back to front. I don't know if that's happening to anyone else. I don't know why it's happening. But I'm keeping an eye on it, you see? I'm definitely keeping an eye on it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I hope this year is going to be a lot better for everyone. Absolutely a lot better for everyone. I feel that it's really important that we think about ourselves first, because if you don't think about yourself first, how are you going to pour into everyone else? This is what we do sometimes, isn't it? We pour into other people so much that we tend to forget about ourselves, and yeah, we leave ourselves hanging. What's that about? What is that about? So yeah, it's important to pour into yourself first. And there's nothing wrong with pouring into yourself first. Absolutely nothing wrong with pouring into yourself first. Hey, Reclaim, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
My name's Sarah, not Reclaim.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. I'm actually a confidence coach for women over 40, and I was really drawn to some of the stuff that you were saying about perimenopause. So I just wanted to come on because I thought we might be able to complement each other and maybe talk about some of the things that I use that help me with my symptoms.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So you talked about lion's mane earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
So I've brought my little concoction of things here so that I thought the ladies could have a look. So I've got lion's mane focus. That's probably going to look backwards to you guys, isn't it? Does it? Yeah. But it's from Amazon. And I find that with my brain fog, this really helps me to focus.
Yeah, are they capsules?
They are, yes.
Yeah. And it's you, and this is why I'm always encouraging the menopause warriors to do their research, because what works for one. I remember when I started using magnesium, and I was using the powder form.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I use now. I was using the powder form, and the powder form, within an hour of taking it, I had an excruciating headache.
Oh, okay.
So I stopped taking it, and I thought, okay, was it the powder? So I did again the next day, took it again.
Yeah.
I had another headache within an hour. But my body's like that. Within 24 hours, I can know if something's going to work for me. So I stopped taking the powder form and went on to the capsules now. And those capsules that you've got there, I take the magnesium glycinate, and they work perfect for me.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. Same one. Yeah.
They work.
I find they really help with my sleep. What about you? Do you find they help with your sleep a lot?
They do. But I'm going to try a cooling pillow as well. There's just lots of things, and I feel that what we eat as well can be a big factor in that as well. I noticed since I've changed my diet slightly, I'm sleeping a lot better. So again, I'm just monitoring that and seeing what else can I change up, because again, our bodies will change from day to day, week to week, and there are those factors. Dressing, life is life in. We need to take into consideration those things as well, don't we?
Absolutely. I think as well, and I mentioned something about mindset earlier.
Yeah.
And I know I get really frustrated sometimes with the symptoms, because what I find is that I can't always, especially with the brain fog, I can't always do the things that I could do before because the memory is just not there. So it's about finding a different strategy rather than getting really frustrated with it, which causes the anxiety and the stress that builds up. You say to yourself, okay, I'm in my 40s or 50s. I just need to change my strategy and find different ways that work for you. So I have 1 million alarms now set on my phone to remind me to do certain things during the day.
Yeah.
And it just stops me getting frustrated then with that.
Absolutely. And that's really good, because you know what? We have to navigate this at some point. We're navigating it solo, because one size does not fit all. So as much as in the community we are saying, you know, this works for us, that works for us, if someone has got that light bulb moment that they're saying, oh, I didn't think of that, do your research and give it time. Be consistent in taking it. Give it time. And I'm always encouraging, if you're going to try 3 things at once, try and stagger them so you know exactly how they are benefiting you, if they are benefiting you. You know, it's a lot, isn't it? It is absolutely a lot.
It is. And the other thing that I was finding was hair thinning. I don't know whether any of the other ladies that are watching this today ever feel like their hair's getting thinner.
Yeah.
So I got these. Now I have got lovely thick hair. I appreciate that. A lot of that comes down to genetics. Yeah. This stuff has not made my hair like this. Yeah. I was born with lovely hair, but it has got thinner over the years. But I've found it's called biotin growth, which is part of the Nutrition's Geek as well. I'm not commissioned, by the way. It looks like I am, but I just got a deal, basically. I bought them on Amazon. I'm just a normal member of the public. I don't sell this stuff and get commissioned. But I found this stuff. It's for hair and nails and skin, and it works really well. So that might be something that some of the ladies might want to try too. Yeah. Like you say, it's about testing it, isn't it? See what happens.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well, right? Genetics can play a part of it. Yes. I had, like yourself, I had thinning hair, and I used oils. I had the lady who done the oil. She makes up these oils. It's got hibiscus, it's got lavender, it's got all these natural things in it, and I used it for 2 months and my hair came back a lot thicker than it was. So it's right, it's about trialing whatever works for you, but you don't know what's going to work for you until you try it.
So what was the type of oil that you used, did you say?
It was Rise. The oil is called Rise. The lady is called Aqua, and she is for see, my brain's gone now. She she makes up her own oil. So it's got hibiscus, lavender in there, sage, rosemary. She's been doing it for quite some time, and we invited her on to the live one evening. She talked about the thinning of the hair. She gave us a lot of education around hair, and different conditions around the scalp as well. And I just found that her oil, and this is why I invited her on, because it helped me. And what I loved about her hair oil was it was for any type of hair.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because a lot of them aren't, are they?
Exactly.
Oh,
and that's why I invited her on, because it was for any type of hair.
Well, when I get off this, I'm going to be Googling that now. I'm probably to see how I get on.
It's on the page. It's on the page where I've invited her on.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go and get some information from there. I've just seen someone's message on here about nature, that itching is one of the menopause. Oh yeah, is itching. Oh my goodness me. Do you know what? With itching, I had itchy in the ears. I had itchy downstairs. And do you know how I got rid of it? Oh, the itchy hands. It's horrible. The soles of your feet. I went to my GP. I had a consultation on the phone, and I said to my GP, and it's because someone mentioned it in the community. They mentioned about their itchiness, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go and speak to my GP and see if I can get anything. My GP recommended some hydrocortisone cream, but She told me I can only use it for 3 days. So, okay, I started using this cream, but prior to using the cream, I started eating avocados again. I love avocados anyway, but I started eating avocados more regularly. So the cream I used for 3 days, didn't see any difference whatsoever in the itching. So I continued eating half an avocado every single day. And by day 8, I noticed a slight difference in the itching. I said, could it be that this avocado is working? Done my research on the avocado. Yes, it's the avocado. By the time I got to day 28 of eating half an avocados, I have no itching downstairs, no itching in the ears, no itching anywhere.
Wow.
So now I just have avocados in my day-to-day, my day-to-day meals, whether I have it as a snack, and women in the community are always saying, but I don't like avocados. Well, we can mash up avocados and put on our skin, because I do that as well. If the avocado's gone off, I don't throw it away. I mash it up and I use it as skincare. I will shower with it as well.
People put it on their face, don't they?
Exactly.
Use it as a face mask. Yeah.
And so now the only thing I use on my skin anyway, I use argan oil and avocado oil. So I mix the two together. That's the only thing I use on my skin. Don't use anything else.
Well, you've got beautiful skin, so it's obviously doing a very good job, right?
Yeah, avocado oil and argan oil. I mix them together, and that's the only thing I oil my skin with.
Wow.
So again, it's trial and error. And I say to women that are going to think about using avocados, if you don't like eating it, you can put it on your skin, but just do your skin test first because you don't want to come up in a rush.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. What else do you use then? What's helping you?
So for me, and this is a controversial one,
Yeah.
the Mirena coil.
Okay, yeah, I know it's quite
very controversial, and it'd be great to see what some of the ladies say about it. But I had polyps in my womb.
Okay.
Which meant I got menopause symptoms of really heavy bleeding to the point where, too much information now, but to the point where it would leak through my jeans while I'm in public. It was absolutely horrendous.
That's heavy.
I know, and I thought, I'm going through the menopause. Yeah. So I went, because I was displaying the brain fog, the mood swings, the irritability, the hot flushes, like everything you could possibly think of. Probably all 90 symptoms that you talked about earlier. Literally listed them. Yeah. And I went to the doctor and they said, you seem a little bit young for it, because I was in my 30s then. So they put me on the Mirena coil. Once they found out that the polyps were there, they cut them and then put me on that, which obviously is part of a hormone replacement type of therapy as well, the Mirena coil. And for me personally, I've been on it for a couple of years now. It's been an absolute game changer. It really has. But not everyone wants to use it. But it's an option, and it's something to talk about, I think, with the doctor.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they will miss talking about it if you don't bring it up, unfortunately, because they're not very well educated in the menopause, are they? They're still learning.
Yeah, they have an hour of menopause training, unless they've gone down the route of trying to become like a women's health, specialize in women's health.
Yeah.
Generally, GPs have an hour of menopause training. So this is why I always encourage menopause warriors, when you go to the GP, go armed with information. If you have to get your notes out of your bag and say to the GP, well, I came across this and this is saying this, do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Hi, Marina. What have you got there? Hold on.
That's the tablets that I put in downstairs.
Oh, what tablets are they?
You take 24 for the full 24 days.
Yeah.
And then you take 2 a week for life. Because your thing, where bits collapse a wee bit.
Okay.
And as you said, I heard you saying it gets itchy.
Listen.
Yeah, I've had that itchy feeling. It's like...
The itching is real, I'm telling you.
It's dry, and you're like, everything is dry. Do you know what it is? I'm sorry, but can I say this? Our bodies was used to being a baby maker, right? We were used to periods and breast milk, and then everything shut down. So we don't know what's happening. Exactly. Our body's like,
yeah.
There's no period anymore. There's no baby making. Everything's shut down. There's no milk.
Yeah. You're getting to know your body again, aren't you?
I feel a lot better with these tablets and the HRT spray.
That's good.
I'm feeling much better.
That is fantastic that you found something that works for you.
This is
You
the
know?
first time that I've did TikTok, so I'm a wee bit, I don't know it. This is the first time I've did this.
Oh, good. Well done to you. Well
And
done to you.
see what you're saying about hair.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't do it, and I've got hunters there.
yeah.
Like, that's a lot of hair.
It
And
definitely.
that's my eyebrows are thick, but I use castor oil on my eyebrows and my eyelashes. That is my go-to, and you said it.
Yeah, black castor oil. I always put that in my hair as well. Black castor oil.
And I have to
Thank
collect
you.
my lion's mane tomorrow that I ordered that you said, because lion's mane, everybody's saying it's so good for you.
Yeah, and try it. You know, I'm hoping it really works for you. But remember, one size doesn't fit all, and
I
we
know.
don't know until we try. So once you start trying it, absolutely just make a mental note or jot it down that how is it benefiting you? You
Just
know,
give it
take
a
some
go.
time. Absolutely. Be consistent in taking it, because I'm always saying again, there's no point taking it day 1, missing day 2, 3, 4, and then taking it day 5 and week 2 saying it didn't work for me when we've not been consistent with it.
That's
So
true.
yeah, I hope it really works for you.
You were saying about diet. There's a book
Yeah.
on TikTok. Now, I don't sell things, but I bought this for £10.
Yeah.
It's the health book.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it was saying avocado's in it. So
Oh, listen, avocado, I'm telling you, that's my best friend right now.
I've got avocado in my fridge and I'm going to have them later.
That is my best friend. I kid you not, I purchased a cooking oil, avocado oil. It's 100% cooking oil. And I said to myself, do you know what? I'm getting my money's worth here. I took half of that cooking oil and mixed it with my argan oil. I use it on my body.
That's
Because it's
great.
100% argan oil. I'm cooking 100% avocado oil.
It's pure what you're doing, so that's good.
Absolutely. So I'm getting my money's worth. It was at £17 a bottle. I'm getting my money's worth.
Definitely.
There's going to be a shortage of avocados in Tesco now after this live. Everyone's going to be running to the shop to get avocados.
No,
Listen,
you're right. Tesco's hardly get any left. This is because of
There
you.
you go.
yeah, definitely taking it's absolutely.
And I'm freezing. You were saying you had a flush. I had a flush, and then I was like, ugh. So I've
It's
got a big house
horrible.
on.
Yeah, it is absolutely. I think those are the only 3 symptoms that I'm experiencing still: the hot
Mine-
flushes, night sweats, and my brain fog. But the lion's mane is definitely helping. If I'm traveling and I forget to take my lion's mane, I'm telling you, the brain fog is kicking me in the backside.
Yeah, that's
So-
no good for me either. But I think it might get better when I take hopefully the lion's mane, if it works for me. As you said,
Yeah.
nothing's for everybody.
Absolutely. Just give it a try. So where are you ladies in your journey? Are you peri? Are you menopause? Are you
I can still
post-menopause?
take a period, but I've got a Mirena coil, and I took a period 3 weeks ago when I started those tablets. I had the
Okay.
worst diarrhea ever.
Oh gosh, sorry to
Something
hear that.
else, it was out of a film, and I had it was so bad, and it
Yeah.
burst. I've never had that before. I had
Yeah.
a pile because of the diarrhea.
Yeah, this
I
is the
was
thing.
through hell, but now the pile's away and I'm feeling much better. But I had
Yeah.
to ride that out to
Yeah.
get used to it.
And sometimes we do need to ride things out, you know. But again,
And then next week it might stop working. Like,
yeah,
honestly, because the patches didn't work,
yeah,
the gel didn't work. It's just, I think I'm going to have to go raw.
yeah. And this is why you just make track your journey. It's
I'm
so
right.
important to track it.
That's
isn't
you.
it?
I'm following you. I write everything down now. That's because of you. Avocado, write things down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
that's
you
the thing.
always say, if there's anything really wrong, go to the doctor. And you
Yeah,
do say that. You
definitely.
always say, if it's go to the doctor, you do say that, and I appreciate that. That's good. Because
Yeah.
you're not giving out advice. You're saying if there's anything wrong, seek advice.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, even though we've got this list, right, of these symptoms, we don't need to sit there and accept that that is because of our journey. So, you know what? We need to go and get it checked out. If we're concerned, if someone's got a migraine, having a migraine every single day for the last 2 weeks, that is not normal, regardless if it is related to the perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. It is not normal to have a
If I had
migraine
a
every
migraine
single
like
day.
that, sorry, I would go to an optician and pay for a detailed scan the back of the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
But sometimes my eyes give me migraines. If I do too much internet, I get a migraine.
Exactly. So rule things out, isn't it? It's best to rule things out. I'm getting cold now.
Yeah, I'm freezing. Oh, you've got the big hoodie. Is that a new one?
Well, I just took it off about an hour. I took it off about 20 minutes ago because
It's one of my favourite colours.
Oh, that's my favourite colour, purple and red. But it's
red.
too hot.
No way, red's mine.
Oh, there you go, snap.
Well, I've got my red lamp thing.
Oh.
And then I've got my ceiling on one of those lights.
Oh gosh.
So it's nice and calm.
Yeah. Hey, Just Empress. Do you know what? This menopause, I'm telling you, I am going to continue to embrace it, because you see, when you try and battle against it, we're not going to win. So it's best that you, like you mentioned, Sarah, it's about, just trying to find ways of managing it. We hope at one point that, this stops. And like I said, my symptoms were in double figures, and now I've only got 3. But I am in post-menopause now. I've been 6 years in post-menopause. So I'm just still riding it at the moment. I'm hoping that maybe one day I'll wake up and all those 3 symptoms have just disappeared.
You never know.
Hopefully.
The thing is that the brain fog may never go, because not only is it a menopause thing, it's also an age thing, and you don't always know whether it's the menopause that's causing it or your age. So that could be something that stays with you. So you have to then find new strategies of how you remember to do things and keep on top of your life, because you can't just rely on it disappearing once the menopause is gone,
This is why I'm always going to keep my brain active, always.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm always.
That's the spray, sorry, that's the spray that I got.
Okay.
You have to spray it on your arm 3 times, so it's like a pump.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's much better than waiting the gel cooling down and like it's freezing. When you put the gel on, you've got to wait till it absorbs.
Yeah.
And you're sitting with your legs. You're sitting here like your legs naked, and it's freezing. You're waiting this drying, and you're roasting and you're cold.
Yeah.
I can't win sometimes. I feel, and I love this group because I'm watching all the women, and they're going through just the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's trial and error, ladies. You just have to give yourself some compassion, right? Because sometimes it may not work. We're hoping it will work, but it may not work. And then if it doesn't, look, let's move on to the next thing. Absolutely move on to the next thing. I'm just checking some of these comments on here. I think there's magnesium has come up. I take the extra someone's that magnesium. Sadly doesn't do anything for me. Do you know what you tried? So try something else. Like I said, you may think about taking a different form of it, because when I started taking the powder form, that gave me a headache. So I'm now taking the capsules, and that's working for me. And yes, it is trial and error. Absolutely trial and error. Cannot take lion's mane because I have underactive thyroid. Okay, again, you know your body, right? So because you have underactive thyroid, lion's mane may not work for you, because you go and speak to your GP. Like you've said, go and do your due diligence. Check out if you've got any health conditions, on any medication. Ask those questions. Go and do your research before taking it. I would not like to hear that someone started taking something and it's had an impact on their health or the medication that they're taking. So always go and do your research on it. Omega-3 helps me with brain fog. Oh, fantastic, omega-3. I mean, as well, foods. We've got lists here of foods that are going to be useful, beneficial when we are navigating through our menopause. Again, it goes back to diet, like you said, Sarah, right? Milena, you said about diet as well. I'm telling you, your diet is a game changer. When I stopped eating sugar, having sugar in my diet, not that I just ate it straight from the packet, but when I stopped having sugar in my diet, I noticed the difference within a week. The difference of sugar, and even now, I probably just chocolates is a thing of the past for me. And I'm a person that I had chocolates every single day after my meal in the evening. I thought I needed it. We condition ourselves that's what we feel we need, right? We have these habits that we pick up. but we
Oh,
can
you would say we
absolutely,
deserve it. 'Cause
yeah.
I've had children and we deserve that chocolate. I've had 2 kids. I want that bar of chocolate.
And this is what I'm saying. If you have the chocolate, do not beat yourself up about it. Enjoy the chocolate,
I had
right?
toast and jam in bed at 2 o'clock this morning, a cup of coffee. 2
Enjoy
in the
it.
morning.
Absolutely enjoy it. If that's what you want,
I
then
did
have
enjoy it.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
deprive yourself, because
Absolutely.
then you just get angry with menopause, and you
That's
don't want to
very
do
true.
that.
Is it Sarah? Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah,
That's pleased to meet you. That's very true, because when I deprive myself, I just eat it the next time anyway.
yeah.
Because
You
I'll
only want
say,
it more. Mhm.
I'll go like that. I remember I didn't get that, and I'm like, I want it now. So I'm a Leo the lion. I just won't stop.
Yeah.
H, you said, can you list them? List it. What do you want me to list? Is it the symptoms you're wanting me to list?
I think somebody has listed the vitamins we were talking about a bit further down the comment.
Okay.
I saw someone put the 3 that I'd said about and your lion's mane stuff.
Okay.
So anyway, hopefully.
I know I done a post a while back on all the things I was using. I have done a post and I took a picture of them and I posted them on. That's quite good to have the visual, like Sarah's brought some visual things on as well. Can you show them again, please, Sarah?
Of course. So for hair and nails, whether it works for you, like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything, so don't anyone take this as gospel. Just got to try it. They're all from Amazon, Nutrition Geeks, and this one's called Biotin Growth, which I know comes up backwards on the camera, sorry. So that's skin, hair and nails. Lion's Mane Focus Plus for brain fog and just general getting through life, really, I think that one for me.
Yeah.
And then this one is glycinate 3-in-1 magnesium, and generally if they say about getting the 3, it works really well. They work well together apparently, but you need to find what works for you. But that's also there, and that's for my sleep. I sleep quite well at the moment, but now I've been taking those, so yeah.
Definitely. Nature's also eating avocados and using avocado oils for skin. Listen, that's the only 2 oils. I'm telling you, the only 2 oils I put on my skin. I put in my hair as well, use it on my scalp, as that's the only 2 oils. Oh, and black castor oil as well. I find black castor oil is quite good for any skins if you've got any blemishes or anything. If I get a spot, black castor oil, I'm not touching it. Black castor oil gets rid of it.
Their scalp's very dry, you know. My head's dead dry. Like my scalp feels as if it's like somebody's blow dried it with a heater.
Yeah.
It just feels it's not wet anymore. Like it used to be moisture, but it's dead dry.
Maybe think about consider trying some oils maybe. The lady that we invited on, and which she done a talk on hair health, and this is why I chose her to come into the community, because her oil that she makes is called Rise. It is good for any type of hair.
Well, I'd like that.
Any type of hair. Again, you can find the information on one of the posts. Her name's Aqua, and I think it's SHB Hair, and I can't remember what it's called, what it stands for. SHB Hair. She's still on social media, actually, still on TikTok, and she makes up the oil.
What about raw coconut oil? I don't know if that would be good for my scalp. I don't know.
A coconut oil, again, it's like Sarah said, trial and error. You have to check it out. Always do your skin patch test first, and see if anything comes up, because I know some people have said coconut oil is good for them and other people have said no, it doesn't work for them. And this is the thing, the cost of things, isn't it? You just see if it's one of those things that you just keep on going until you find something that works for you. And sometimes you can mix up your own concoctions as well. Someone had fibroids. We had Dr. Barbara on and talking about fibroids and endometriosis and PCOS as well. All our lives in the community, they're all on, all the lives that we've done, they're all on our YouTube channel. So you can go and catch up on any of them at any point at your leisure, really. Full hysterectomy. And this is the thing, when you have a partial or full hysterectomy, it will then induce your menopause symptoms, right? And sometimes unfortunately, some consultants won't inform you of this. We had somebody in the community say they just had uh, their hysterectomy, and within the first week or something, they started experiencing symptoms, and they had to go back to their consultant to say, "What's going on?" And they said, "Oh yeah, that will induce your menopause." It's like
That's
it's
so
nice to-
poor, isn't it?
It is.
That's part of the aftercare, surely. Like when you go
Absolutely.
to A&E with a head injury, they give you a leaflet about some of the symptoms that you need to look out for,
Yeah.
that you need to have someone with you at home. So why would we not do that with something like that? Because the symptoms for menopause are huge
Exactly.
and life-changing. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. And
That's
you
so
know,
poor.
as well, I've said to this earlier on, the research that I came across of women, we visit our GP 10 times, a minimum of 10 times before we get taken seriously about our menopause.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I read an article the other day about how sometimes doctors they're not deliberately thinking it, but because we do generally have a higher pain threshold because of childbirth and stuff, that they think that it's more to do with anxiety when we talk about symptoms that we have, and that's why they brush us off quicker than they would if a guy went to them.
Yeah.
It's disappointing, really. Hopefully it changes.
Yeah, definitely.
I was given an antidepressant, and I was like, I'm not depressed.
That doesn't
I
surprise
just
me.
wanted to try and kill people. I don't know why.
I think a lot of doctors
unbelievable.
think that it's emotional, and they just put it down to us being emotional and anxious, and that's why you've got to shout loud about it. That's why.
Absolutely. You've got to be heard. Someone's asked about passion spirit. Anything that helps with frequent weeing and dryness. It's the only symptom.
I had that for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, someone talked about
I just used panty liners and I was having accidents.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for 2
Someone
years I
talked
was
about
doing accidents and I didn't know what was going on, but now I'm not.
someone talked about
started doing Kegels, so I started doing pelvic floor muscle exercises. Now
Yeah.
I'm not.
I was going to say
I had
pelvic
to because
floor.
I think I was too,
yeah.
I wasn't able to hold it in as good.
Yeah, there's actually some gel someone suggested. I've not used the gel myself. That dryness and itching, and
That's what the tablets are for that I've got to put inside. The tablets help.
Yeah, it's been the avocado. So I think
Yeah, I'm
with
going
the
to buy a
frequent-
bag of avocados. That's it. I'm getting the whole avocados in Tesco.
Monday, I'm telling you, Monday it's going to be on Sky News that there is a national shortage of avocados because of all these menopausal women.
You have to be consistent with it, I tell you. And it's got to the point where if I miss a day of avocados, it's fine because I've just got it into my system now. And remember, I'm putting it on my skin as well. So it's going in and on the outside as well.
Oh, I love it.
Consistency is key with anything, though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's like what we were talking about with these. If you take a couple a week, you're not going to see the benefit. It's got to be a ritual. It's got to be a daily routine. Take them every day. Mine's set out on the kitchen side so that when I make my cup of tea in the morning, I pick all my little tablets up and then you have them with my cup of tea to make sure I don't miss them.
Yeah. No, you're right. It is consistent. You have to be consistent to give it time to actually see the benefits of it, if it's going to be of benefit to you, before you rule it out. HRT patches and gel are working for me at the moment. Oh, that's good to hear, the HRT patches. Everyone's different. Some people struggle with the gel, some people struggle with the patches, but whatever works for you. Listen, we're going to walk this journey unapologetically, right? Absolutely unapologetically. We're not going to apologize for going down the HRT route or going the natural remedy route. What works for you? Don't let anyone else tell you, you're doing that the wrong way. It's your journey. Weight gain. Yeah, weight gain is something that many menopause warriors struggle with. You know what? It's something that
it's lifestyle.
Yeah, again, since I've changed my diet and moved more, I've lost weight.
Well, a friend or family will say, do you want to go for a coffee? And you're like, well, and then they're like, do you want a bun? And you're like, no. And they're like, you sure you don't want something? You're like, I'll just take a cake. Yeah. And then that's it.
But the thing is, you know what? when we're losing weight or trying to even consider losing weight, we don't have to be that thing where we cannot have those things. Absolutely, we can, but it's all in moderation, isn't it? Yeah, it's all in moderation. And actually, like you said, Sarah, it's about being consistent, absolutely being consistent. So if you're going for the walk, I stopped going to the gym now because I just do exercises at home and I go for walks, as long as it's not -5 outside. But I'll go for a walk, or I'll just do an hour's workout at home. I'll get the yoga mat out and then I'll just do an hour's workout. But it's about being consistent. And I've been doing that for the last year. So if I want to have a cake, I'm going to bake a pineapple upside down cake tonight, and I'm going to damn well enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know
what? Walking
feeling
is
hungry
actually
now.
one of the best things that I think women can do.
Yeah.
Because you think about the self-care that you get with going for a walk.
Absolutely.
If you plan it into your daily routine, put your headphones in, listen to a nice podcast, whether it be a playlist that makes you feel really good, or you start listening to mindset kind of stuff. You can really be inspired by it while you're on your walk.
Yeah.
And if you want that cake, why don't you walk to a coffee shop and then go and enjoy a cake and a coffee as your treat, and then you walk back, and you can make it part of your routine, and then it becomes really enjoyable, doesn't it? You indulge in yourself, fill your own cup, as they say, is the latest sort of phrase that everyone uses. But if you do that, you can just make things so much easier for yourself. And there's that feel-good factor as well. And then you're less likely to potentially go home and eat loads of rubbish because you're full of endorphins and you think, do you know what, I actually want a healthy meal tonight because I've been out on that walk and I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
it all comes hand in hand.
Absolutely. So someone was talking about doing puzzles, and that's going to help with the brain as well. Yeah, you know what, we're keeping our brain active. I just like, whether that's reading, whether that's however you find that you're going to keep your brain active, doing puzzles, things like that. Absolutely. It's
about finding new hobbies as well, isn't it? Like the puzzles could be a hobby for you, reading, starting to read books and stuff. You could then maybe go and explore, finding new connections with friends. Facebook groups are great for that, building a community, aren't they? I'm sure you've got a Facebook group, haven't you? Yeah. And then a way of like making friends with people and then finding new hobbies that way. Yeah. Just give yourself things to do that distract you from sitting at home and, for want of a better phrase, feeling sorry for yourself and just spiraling into that really dark place of really then highlighting all of the symptoms that you have got.
Yeah. Frozen shoulder. Oh my goodness me. Let's not even talk about that. Frozen shoulder. That's been coming up.
Doctor.
Frozen shoulder. I had a frozen shoulder for about 9 months.
I had that for about a year and a half.
Oh, it's not nice. I ended up going.
The pain was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's not nice. I was literally sitting up, sleeping like this in the bed. I just was on the sofa sitting up, sleeping because I couldn't lie down. But I ended up going for acupuncture, and I done 3 sessions of it. And then after the 3rd session, a couple of days later, the frozen shoulder disappeared.
Oh wow, that's really good, isn't it?
I don't know. It may have been the acupuncture, I don't know, but it just disappeared. Absolutely disappeared.
Have you seen the comment about palpitations and panic attacks?
Yeah, palpitations and panic attacks. That's another one.
I get propranolol for that, but I don't take them anymore. I took one last week. Propranolol.
Oh, okay.
It's for that.
Okay.
And I just think I'm going to read out. I said I was going to read out. What's the time now? I'm going to go and do my cake in a bit. My pineapple upside down.
Yeah, I'm going to remember. Yeah. I'm starving.
I'm going to go and do my cake, and I'm going to cook my dinner as well. But I'm going to just read out this list of symptoms, perimenopause and menopause symptoms. For those of you who've heard this before, I apologize now, but I'm going to read it because there are new people that have joined the live today, and I'm just going to read out. Now, this is not to make you feel overwhelmed. This is about awareness and just thinking that if you are experiencing one of these symptoms, you may think, have that light bulb moment that, oh my goodness, it may well be because I'm navigating through perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause. Okay. So I'm just going to read these out. So we've got insomnia, palpitations, vaginal dryness, weight loss, hair loss, dry skin, muscle pain, acne, blood pressure dips, incontinence, depression, eczema, blood pressure spikes, hot flushes, low libido, anxiety, pain during sex, migraines, blood sugar spikes, brittle nails, vaginal atrophy, dizziness, fatigue, weight gain, panic attacks, joint pain, nausea, food cravings, breast pain, extra heavy periods, forgetfulness, lack of concentration, shortness of breath, unpleasant body odor, tingling hands, tingling feet, severe cramping, increased body hair, breast changes, skin sensitivity, numbness hands, numbness feet, extra long periods, depth perception issues, paranoia, constipation, bowel issues, fluid retention, clumsiness, underarm odor, blurry vision, chills, voice pitch changes, loss of bone density, irregular heartbeat, difficulty swallowing, back pain, indigestion, bleeding gums, crawling skin, irritability, bad breath, aching teeth, frequent urination, high libido, frequent UTIs, facial hair, dry mouth, excess mucus, anal incontinence, bloating, itching, tinnitus, worsening allergies, irregular periods, vertigo, gum pain, brain fog, dry eyes, psoriasis, thrush, flooding, acid reflux, rage, burning tongue, brittle hair, dry hair, metallic taste in the mouth, vaginal itching, is it rosacea? That's the inflammation of the skin, electric shocks, restless legs, pins and needles, random tears, and metabolism changes. What a lot. Now,
Oh my
as I
goodness!
said,
You were halfway through, and I was thinking she's not even finished.
thank you. What I'm saying is,
I need that list.
just because it's on paper, it doesn't mean we have to accept it as part of our symptoms navigating through our journey. If we're concerned about it, go and see a GP because it may be something else. It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, you need to stay grounded as well, because sometimes reading out a list like that, all of a sudden everyone feels like they've got all of those.
Yeah.
Stay grounded and just focus on the ones that you have got and deal with them, rather than worrying about all the ones that you could get in the future that you might never get.
And this is why I said before I read it out, this is not to overwhelm. This is about awareness, because you know what? I went away with a friend for a couple of days. She took me away for my birthday, and I bumped into this elderly lady. I shouldn't say elderly. She was a mature lady. She was in her 70s, and she got talking about her health, and like people do. And she kept saying that she keeps having UTIs. And her GP keeps giving her medication, and the medication's not working. And she's in her 70s. She's 72, 73. And I couldn't help to think that actually her UTIs is post-menopause. Because what happens when women get to those mature ages is it generally is kind of put to one side. Well, you're no longer in menopause. You've passed it. Well, actually, you're still in post-menopause at that age. You know, menopause doesn't just disappear just because you reach that ripe age of 60, 70 years old. And, you know, and I just thought to myself that I hope that the GP can kind of like, if you're constantly giving someone medication for UTIs and it's not going, it may well be that, you know, she may need some hormone replacement therapy to help with that.
Yeah.
That's scary, because my daughter's 28 and she's keeps getting UTIs, and she's with her partner, and if she's going through that means that she would then end up not having children.
It could be many things, and this is why I'm saying, just because we kind of know or hear of it to be a symptom of perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, let's not just accept that. Let's go and get it investigated, because it could be something completely different. This is why I do not want this list to overwhelm.
Yeah, I said to her, go and get go for swabs,
exactly,
and go for a smear test just to get it checked. And they sent our urine sample away, so she's doing that just now.
Absolutely, and that's a fantastic thing to do. You know, I feel that sometimes we tend to experience a symptom, and for some reason we turn around and say, oh, it'll pass in 2 days.
He was leaving it for months and months and months, and I was like, no, you have to get it investigated now.
It's
said
not
to make an
normal.
appointment or I'll phone up and do it for you.
Yeah,
She was like,
exactly.
okay, Mum, I know. Because I would have done it. I would have been like, give me your doctor's number and
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
not
quite forceful that way because I want her health to be okay.
exactly. Let's not keep accepting that. You know what? We're having this experience. We're our bodies are giving us these signs and symptoms of a condition, you know, and we're just accepting that it will pass. Let's go, and this is why our body's giving us these signals. We need to take note of it and actually go and get it investigated, because the longer we leave it, it could be something that, you know, can get dealt with straight away. It could be something that it's a long-term condition. So we don't know until we go and get it sorted out.
Yeah.
Let's not ignore. Let's listen to our bodies a bit better than we are already. Absolutely. Ladies, it's been lovely talking to you. And it's nice because I don't normally open up the panel. And I thought, oh, I'm going to open up the panel today. And look, you came up and had a
I
chat.
have never been on. This is my first time. So,
Well, you
and
done
I don't
really
like
well.
anybody taking photographs of me or videoing me or anything. But
You
I
done
love
really
this
well.
group and I wanted to come on and say hi to Sarah and just
Hi.
let people know that, you know, I am dry. I don't feel any feelings for men at all. I
Yeah.
just feel like I don't want a man near me. Like,
Yeah.
go away. Like, see if a gorgeous guy walked in here then I'd be like, get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, my mum said, are you sure you're not gay? And I was like, no, my mum's an idiot. I was like, I'm not gay, I just don't like men anymore.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's not beat ourselves up about that, right?
I like my
Remember,
remote control and I like my toilet pan lid down, and that's just, I'm happy with that.
yeah, yeah. And do your journey your way.
Yeah.
Absolutely do your journey your way. Just remember, everyone, this book, right? Remember this book, Hot, Wise and Unapologetic. A Journey Through Menopause with Power and Grace. This is the community book, okay? It came out in September.
Did you sell it?
You can get it on Amazon.
Did I buy it off you?
Oh, I don't have any in stock at the moment. When I get some more, you can.
You should start selling and make yourself a bit of money.
Well, you can get it on Amazon. It's in paperback at the moment. You will be able to get it in as an ebook once I trigger the ebook button. But you can get it on there at the moment. I'm waiting for a stock to come in, and then you'll be able to get it from me. But this is
congratulations on your book.
Thank you very much. This
Not
is,
easy.
you know, there's some real stories in
I'll
here.
buy one when you get them stocked in. I'll buy one from you.
Yeah. I'm going to get them stocked for this month, so I'll let you know.
And thanks for having me.
We have to go.
You're very welcome on the live. I really enjoyed it. It's quite nice to have a discussion
me.
sometimes,
isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And sometimes I find lives can be really difficult when you're on your own. You're just kind of talking to yourself almost, it feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if I ever see you on a live again, I'll hop on and say hi.
Definitely.
How do I get off this thing? Like,
I can put you back down into
thanks
the community.
for having me.
Yeah, thank you for having us. If you
Thank you. Have a good weekend. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, everyone, I'm going to be going now, and I'm going to end the live exactly the same way I always end the live. 2 ways. I send out a virtual hug to everyone. And the second way is that I'm going to remind you that you are not alone. If you feel alone after the live has ended, please reach out to someone who you can trust, someone who will listen, and someone that will understand you. Okay? Have a blessed evening, everyone, and I will see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.